Hi, it's Anna here. In this video tutorial, I want to show you how to make one of my favorite cards from this year's 12 Weeks Before Christmas series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I link you the video in the description below so you can check out more than 12 fun Christmas cards that I shared in a free online course. Like I said, I'll share all the information there with you. But yeah, since it was using the Yuletide Village Stamp Set, I just tweaked it a little bit to fit into this week's Yuletide Village online class. So instead of using the Season's Greetings, this time, besides the Yuletide Village stamp set, I'm using the Peaceful Season sentiments. Yeah, but I think it still worked great. And that way you can see that, it's the exact same pieces as in my card in 12 Weeks Before Christmas. I only switched out the sentiment and the embossing folder. So, but yeah, I listed all the measurements in the video description for this particular card, as well as the supply list linked to my Stampin' Up! Store if you want to purchase any of these items I'm using in this tutorial. So let's go ahead and get crafting. I'll put this one to the side, and I'm bringing in a circle die cut with the stylish shapes dies. This is let's see here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, and this is like the middle size, the third largest, if you want to call it that. And then we're also going to need a larger one that is with the largest dies, actually. That's where we're going to be stamping our church, but we'll start with our sentiment. So I'm bringing in my shaded spruce ink pad, one of my absolute all-time favorite colors. And then I have my sentiment here already mounted. So we're going to ink that up. Oop, I think I got my finger in there here for a second. I think I need to re-ink mine. It's feeling pretty sticky at this point. So I'm going to place it a little bit further down than I did on my sample card, so I have room for my bow. As always, what I love about stamping on circles is if it's a little bit tilted, you can just adjust how you adhere your circle to your project. All right, so there we go. That's our sentiment. We can put that aside. And then I'm bringing in Crumb Cake as my ink pad. And you may notice I have a little bit of a mark there. I did that on purpose because I don't know if you can see, maybe if I lay it down, you can see that my shape, my die shifted a little bit. This was a scrap that was like really a very tight fit for this die. So, but since I'm covering it up on my card here, I don't have to waste this. So I just, when that happens, and I know I can still use it because I'm going to cover up that section that kind of got cut off there, so it's not a perfect circle shape anymore, I just mark it with a light color. That way I know, okay, how to stamp my image here on my circle, and I can still cover that up. So that's a little tip there on the side. You don't have to waste, you don't have to throw these out and die cut again. If it works with your card layout, then still go ahead and use it. Anyways, bringing in my church here. Definitely my favorite image in the stamp set. And I'm going to stamp it. Let's see here. Don't want to stamp it too low. We do have a little bit of room there. Let's see. I'll stamp it. Okay. Let's not make too much of a fuss about it. All right, then we're going to close our ink pad. We're done with that. And now I can bring in my colors that I want to use to color. So I have some dark real red. I'm going to use the fine tip to simply color my bow here. That's that. Then I have some dark shaded spruce. And I'm going to do a few dots here and there on my wreath. And I'm going to do the same here on my tree. And I'm going to bring in the light shaded spruce and go over those feel like my light is a little bit different. And I apologize if you can hear, we have some construction work going on above us. Yeah, I hope they're not going to make too much noise while I'm filming this. So I'm just going in and going tap, 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 little dots. And that way I have a little bit of texture in my wreath there. And then just quickly going over my dark spots here on my tree. Let's see, let's let the snow covered part Anna's focusing. You can tell when she stops talking. So we'll have to do a little bit more coloring here, but we're almost done. So my dots are a little bit too visible, so I'm just going to go over it one more time, also with some just kind of tap, tap, tap to blend that out. All right, so and now this way my tree is colored, but it has a little bit of texture there. Okay, so now I'm switching to my light gray granite, and I'm going to color some of the accents here. And coloring this the church image really is the longest part of making this card. Okay, as I've done before, when I have very skinny spaces or areas to color, I like to just go tap, 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 because the ink, the alcohol ink and the Stampin' Blend will bleed out, will spread out a little bit. So I don't have to go all the way to my stamped outline. The ink will go there itself, okay? So let's see, then I wanted to do the windowsills, just very lightly. And then here on the stairs. All right, I think that was all the parts that I wanted to do in gray granite. And then I'm bringing in my light crumb cake. And just going to color this in. Okay, I think I definitely have to get a new set. My dark crumb cake Stampin' Blend is definitely empty. So, and this one feels like it's going to be done soon. So, let's see here. So, going to color there. I'm going to switch to the brush tip. It's just easier to cover larger areas with that. So just working my way up to the windows. Okay, and then the middle. Going around my top window there. Again, I'm trying to focus. Sorry, guys. But I'm also trying to still go light on my voice. I don't know. I think this last kind of virus really got me down. So, although I love the fall weather and I'm excited, I hope we get some snowy winter this time. I mean, it's been a while that I've actually experienced some white Christmas. But yeah, what I don't like so much is just, it's that time of year where everybody's getting sick and everybody has a virus or some kind of bacterial infection. Anyways, I could so do without that. But hey, on the silver lining, as long as we're not going into another pandemic shutdown, right? I think it's okay. We can deal with it. Just drink lots of fluids. Stop talking when we're coloring. And we're almost done here. All right, so there's a tiny bit of the wall visible on the inside of that wreath. And then I think I'm going to stick, I don't know, what do you guys think? Is this the snow or is that the snow? It's kind of hard to tell, right? So I'm going to go with that this is the snow. So I'm just going to color this piece in here. All right, so I think, except for maybe, am I going to color? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to color the work there. Just kind of like that. So yeah, looks good. All right, so that was that part. I hope I didn't move too much so I can still zoom in for you guys. So, and now let's go ahead and assemble our card. Really, this is super quick and easy to make. So I have a basic white thick cardstock base, as usual, 5.5 by 8.5. And then I have some crumb cake cardstock and some real red cardstock that I embossed with the Distress Tile 3D embossing folder. So let's go ahead and layer that. I really like the combination of real red on crumb cake for Christmas cards. It just gives it a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe a bit of a rustic charm to it. I don't know. I guess I just like it as a color combination. Oops. So I'm gonna let that fly. I'll find it later. And this is just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So let's wiggle that in place. Okay, looks good. I have a little bit of a weird spot there, so we're going to turn that upside down and make that the top so that that's covered. Okay, and then I want to use some, oh, let's hope this is the bottle that's still quite full. Oops. Blooper alert, I guess. Just got some Tombow there on me. So I'll wipe that off in a second. So I'm going to place that on my card base. And just wiggle that into place. Looks good. Yeah, I just love how this is giving a, you know, the crumb cake is just adding a little subtle frame there for our card. So now on this, we can just glue that down. And as you can see now, oh, I know where my not so nice die cut section was. Oh, is that a little bit low? Oh, well, that's actually fine. Okay, and then we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. Oops. So let's see here. I'm on one. So we're going to cover that up there. So I can put one there, put one there, and then we'll put one. Oops, I already had it. Oh, I hope I'm not smearing that liquid glue all over there now. So we got that. We're going to place it on here. Now you want to make sure that your sentiment is somewhat straight. And for those of you who are a little bit OCD sometimes, like I can be with my placement, I'm trying to have the same distance that I have here up here. I know you don't have to. It's still perfectly fine if you don't. But yeah, I just like to have that kind of balance if I can. I mean, yeah, looks good. All right, so now for finishing touch, I have real red and white baker's twine bow already here on a mini glue dot. So we can place that on our circle up here. Oops. I knew it was going to turn on me, like literally turn on me, this baker's twine. Definitely on the naughty list now for Christmas. All right, but it's such a cute It's such a cute twine. I love it. All right, and now should we dare to put on some Wink of Stella? I think we should. Um, so as long as my voice is still coming along with us. So I'm bringing in some Wink of Stella, making sure it's not too much on there, and then just going to put a little bit up here. I'm not even sure. Is there something coming out? Is there some sparkle? Maybe start with a bigger area. Okay, there we go. I'm not even going to try and get into all the corners because I know then Wink of Stella glitter brush will also end up on my naughty list. So we're just going to put a little bit there. Okay, and then a little bit on our Christmas tree here, well, or just, you know, tree. So, and then without trying to touch our stamped line, just going to go along here, just a little bit those lines there to add a little bit of shimmer. So maybe along the pathway. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, and since I don't even know if you can see it actually, but yeah, it looks really nice. So maybe add a little bit more down here. All right, now we're overdoing it, but you get the gist. Now it looks kind of weird. Haha. So you see, in my book, less is more usually. You can't overdo it. And I didn't mean to push that all the way down. Oh, well, now it's too late. Anyways, so that is card number 4. Oh, I didn't even tell you. If you're new to my channel or you came across this video and didn't see the other ones. So this is card number 4 out of my Yuletide Village free online class I'm sharing this week on my YouTube channel. And yeah, so that was my sample card, and here's the card we just made. Really quick and easy to make. If you enjoyed this video tutorial, then please let me know by hitting the like button, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more quick and easy card ideas for busy crafters, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And in the meantime, you can check out the other 3 cards. You can kind of hop backwards if you click on the video right here. That was card number 3, and from there you can kind of hop back and watch the other 3 cards that I shared with the Yuletide Village stamp set. All right, I see you in the next video.